Here it is, February 2nd. I'm still harvesting off of my cranberry hibiscus. Got some other things over here. I have lettuce growing on this part of the yard. It's actually my side yard. It's to the right over here is my back porch and my back door. So this is right off the back porch. It's really shady over here in this area, and these they're slow growing. So like I told you that my yard this is the first whole entire year of planting, and I'm just planting things in different spots everywhere to see where I can grow the most or the best. And this is my own soil. It's just been amended with some black cow and azomite and worm castings and a organic vegetable fertilizer. That's my go-to of what I use. So anytime I tell you that I'm amending my beds, that's what I'm amending it with. If you know anything else I should be amending it with, please let me know. I do use the Alaskan fish emulsion, which is something that I am going to be putting on them this week, within the next 3 days, because if you come over here, I was coming over here actually to check on the lettuce, and I saw this erosion, and we've had so much rain. You can see actually when you get down here, like the different level. Like everything used to be this high, and now it's like a little mountain, and the roots are showing, and it's getting too close to my hibiscus over here. So I'm gonna have to fill this in with some dirt and keep an eye on things right here. I'm gonna go to a different part of my yard where I have other lettuce growing, and we're gonna go see how that's doing, okay? Okay, this is another part of the yard that I have the lettuce growing in. So you can see that it's just right over there is my back porch. So right behind that is where I have the other lettuce growing. I don't remember the name of it, but I have saved all my packages so I can look back at them and see what they are, which I will put up here in the side somewhere, and like I've done in the past videos, I'll let you see. And this stuff, and one of my neighbors went by the other day, and I gave her a radish and I gave her some lettuce. She said she was gonna go home and make a salad with it. But yeah, there it is. All right, let me back up this camera real quick. And we also have carrots growing in here. And we have, this one is, oh yeah, right here, garlic. This is grocery store garlic that I got from Winn-Dixie. And it's not doing as well as this garlic, but this garlic isn't doing as well as the garlic I have planted over, where is it at? Get this camera right over here, and garlic going right over there. It's growing way better. So that's growing. These are the potato slips that I put in, that I saved from the fall, and they are all doing okay. They got a little touched by the cold snap. You can see the old leaf on it from the cold snap, but the other ones are all there, coming up, brand new. You can see the old leaf, you can see the new baby leaves, and then we have some tatsoi growing over here. And this one, oh goodness, let me see, it's a mulberry. It's an ever-bearing mulberry. I put it in the ground. We do the little scratch test back here, because if you just scratch it a little bit and it's still green, it is still green in there. I don't know if you can see that, my camera plays tricks. but where are they doing it? Right here, yes. Right here, that little green spot. It's green, it's still alive. I'm gonna have to just come out here and trim her up. And yeah, I have my burlap sack over here. In case it gets cold again, I can just come out here and do that. And see, these two are sweet potatoes. You'll see the one here, it's got some new baby leaves on it, and this one, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. Some more tatsoi growing. And I have a baby banana. It's supposed to be a, I forget which one it is. I got it from a friend of mine. And in between here are some Brussels sprouts, and over here are some Brussels sprouts. We'll see how those things do. It's my first time growing any of this stuff. So we'll see how it grows. And down here you can see I planted some flowers down here along the bottom of the berm. We'll see how that works out. And since this side is doing so well, and I've just know that like with certain things that I have over here, like my what do you call them? Sorry, had a brain fart. These radishes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. So things are doing very, very well here. Okay, so this is why we made this berm all the way around. So now I'm doing a second berm right here in between the orange tree I have. Let me see here. This is a red navel. Where is it at? Having a hard time here. Right here, yes, it's a red navel. What does that say? Let's see. Right. Hold on. My neighbor's dog is coming, so I'm just holding on to my little pup over here because they like to go run at each other. Friendly, but she's on the phone and I'm not trying to interrupt. So, as you can see here, I'm gonna do 2 mounds because now that I know things can grow here, there's no sense in just doing like 1 and 2 little things here and there. It's time for me to start my rows. I am confident enough to do that, and that is what's gonna happen. So we're gonna do this, have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and I'm just gonna keep doing my rows in the mounds and planting them accordingly. And I have a smile on my face because it's really happening. I just started planting some things and it worked, guys. Go plant a garden, go plant a tree. There's no reason for your yard to be looking like that with nothing but trees in it. Now, I understand totally. People, it's not their thing, but I'm telling you, and some people just aren't physically capable of doing things. They are not. When I'm done with this part of my yard, I am going to go, and I have no more room left, and I am going to go talk to my neighbors. I'm going to knock on their doors, and I'm going to ask them if I can rent their yard for more space and let them share in the bounty of the fruits. So I challenge you, after you fill up your yard, to go knock on your neighbor's door and ask them if you can plant some things in their yard because you don't have any more room in your yard. Let's see how many of us can do that. As soon as I get mine filled, I will be knocking on my neighbor's doors. Until then, I'm going to use up every bit of space that I can and grow everything I can. And I know we were talking about lettuces earlier. And so you've seen where the one spot I planted. Come, baby. Come on. Here's another place. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. We got stuck. We got stuck. Okay. Come on, Sage. Let's go this way. Another place I have some lettuce growing is right here. And as you can see, it's not doing as good as what I have over here, but it is doing better than what I have in the backyard. So this will be my first harvest, will be from this lettuce, and my second harvest will be from this one, and then the backyard will be my third. Come, Sage. And the other spot that I have them, give me a second. Okay, we have a little background noise, but that's okay. This is the third place that I have planted lettuce. And this is my other side yard. So back there is the backyard where the other ones were, and then on the other side of the house is where the other ones were. So these are the last ones that I planted, and they're coming up quicker than the second and third batch that I planted. So I see this, I'm gonna have to come through. It's time, it's time. That, what are you doing? That was supposed to be a sweet potato coming up the vine. There's another sweet potato coming up the vine. But as far as the lettuces go, yeah, they popped up over here very quickly. So I know this is another spot that I can plant some lettuce and that it's gonna do very well. And that makes me happy. So those are the places that I planted lettuce. I did plant some lettuce over here in this bed, and where is it? Yeah, over here in this bed. That one didn't do good at all. It's not even worth mentioning, or showing. This, I have to get some fish emulsion on this, Alaskan fish emulsion. I'm coming out here and getting that done today and tomorrow because it's going to take a little while, and we'll see. I planted these tomatoes out from the ones that were in the backyard. If y'all been watching, those ones out there, way out there, I probably figured out that these are the Everglades tomatoes that I did get from Cody Cove Nurseries. And these are the ones that I took some of the tomatoes and I just squirted them around the whole entire yard just to see what would happen. And look what happened. Look, here's another one right here. See it? It's just standing there. And there's a few more that are growing over here underneath that papaya tree right there. So things are growing, guys. Things are growing. And over here, goodness, something's coming up here. Yeah, threw seeds everywhere, guys. And these are potatoes. You can see I put potatoes in the ground for the banana trees and the pineapple trees. And you can see they're all making these slips while they are nurturing my plants. And I see a sweet potato. I see some sweet potatoes over here too. Yes. So cover them up a little bit more, and we will see that this right here happens. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Okay. Something else I gave up on is I got these two papayas at the same time, and I planted one in the backyard and one in the front yard over here, but it just didn't work out very well. So I put it here. The other day I tried to pull it out and I was like, oh, it won't pull out. So guess what? Look, it's got a new baby leaf on it. So it's growing, and I know I put it here in this spot because we have east here, and when the sun starts moving, when it starts getting summer, this little tree right here is going to get all the sun that it needs to grow and thrive. So this will be its second season. Let's go see the other papaya tree. So this is the other papaya tree that I got from my daughter's mother-in-law, and she gave me a few of them, but I got these two, like I said, they came in the same batch, and I planted them at the same time, and this one has done very well. And this is just another one of those wonderful Everglade tomatoes that has sprouted up just because I spreaded some seeds. That's how it works. Just gotta spread those seeds. I had a huge lack of confidence, and just watching the things grow that grow make me forget about everything else that has died.